Hey, good afternoon, David. This is Brother Dale Moss on a Thursday of week 12 of our semester out of 14. Can you believe that we are almost done with this whole class? I cannot believe, as I was thinking about it today and earlier this week ago, boy, where has time gone? And sometimes I'm glad that we have these kind of things that we get to look forward to or have to do. So we're distracted from all those things that are going on in our world out there that are pretty crazy at this point. Um, I also been thinking about and pondering about this whole semester and its overview, and I'm hoping and praying that you've learned something from this class this semester that you can take away and feel like you've made yourself a better person uh, and a better friend, a better spouse if you're married, a better father if you have kids, and a better person overall as a child of God. I also hope and pray that your testimony has gotten stronger. I hope that you and pray that your relationship with your Heavenly Father has gotten stronger and that you're closer to Him. I know that each semester that I teach and get involved with my students, every semester is a new adventure and a new chapter in my life in helping me to become a better person. Because as an instructor, I get to listen, read, uh, share, and listen to different experiences and insights that people give as far as 50 people each time. So I get a whole bunch of different points of view, and it helps me. And I've never thought of things before, and puts it in a different perspective, and helps me to be hopefully a better instructor as well. Now going back with your assignment now, as we continue on here. We have some things that we need to talk about. I have your Excel sheet up here for your assignment, and within this sheet we have the information that we got from week 10. Then you were to ask to create an equation right here, and I'm going to tell you right now this equation is not completely correct. What the only part that is not correct is the $29x. There's something there that you forgot to do, and I'm going to tell you with a few hints here that it involves $1.29 and the 30 cents of the variable cost. You have to do something with those two. Second hint that I will tell you, and I need you to go back and double check and make sure for yourself, is whether you add those two together or you subtract them. That's the only two things I want to help you out with that. And the way to double check whether your equation is correct, there's a couple things we can do. At this point, our data table is a little skewed because of your equation. Most times you can double check by looking at where you have your negative value, your last one, and then it turns into a positive. That gives us a general idea of where our break-even point is going to be. If we go over here and we say, okay, it's going to say it's between 40 and 45,000 cups before I break even. So now we go over here and we look at this, and it's a little on the difficult side to see, okay, our breaking point showing around 10. What does 10 mean? Is that 10,000? I'm assuming that's the case, right? And so we look over here, and that does not technically match what you have here. So whatever your equation was and what your table entails, we need to double check. The best and most secure way to double check your break-even point is to go up here into week 10 and scroll up and look what we have here. It should be around 57,212 units. That means that thing would be almost pretty much off your table here. So with that being said, because of what your equation is giving you, it's not going to show you a very accurate scenario here. Okay. Then the other couple things here too, you have your X and Y axes labeled. I would say no sold. To me, that means you didn't sell anything, whatever. If you're talking about numbers sold, I would change that. But you got your title. Your your Y-intercept is accurate because that's automatically there for that part. But your X-intercept, which is your break-even point, needs to be closer to as what we show up here of 50,000 cups that need to be sold in order for that to happen. And that is not matching that part. Now, the last thing is, and it's even a more vital part, and if you see your score that you forgot to attach your whatever you want to call it, reflection to this too. So all those points that were needed for that will be zeros, at least at this point. So I would go back, review the video and tutor video, whatever you want to call it, for the how to create this equation, fix that equation, then your table will be fixed, and that means your graph will be fixed, and then add in your reflection page, and we'll get you a better score for this. Okay? All right. If you have any questions or need any help, just let me know.